What's going on, guys? Aggronix, welcome back to the PCL Season 4. Today we're jumping to our Week 9 game, I think it's Week 9. Week 9 game against Constantine and the Dallas Dawgpound. I'm playing this very, very late, so I am going to whisper a little bit because I don't want to wake up the residents of the household. But we are playing Con once again. We played him Week 4 or 5, I think. Maybe it was actually earlier, maybe it was Week 3. We did get a 6-0 win against him, so it was a huge win and really put us back in the running for this division, even though we were still 1-1 when we played him, but it definitely gave us a lot of leverage, and we're hoping to do the same again. His team, I don't think has changed. Yeah, it hasn't changed, but still very, very scary. It's Mega Scizor, Chiron Black, Alakazam, Donphan, Galvantula, Liepard, Snorlax, Gyarados, Meganium, Blaziken, and Gardevoir. So before I say a few things, okay, sorry, just checking Commentine's text. His team hasn't changed, but mine has. So the way I've approached this game has changed a bit, but we'll get into it right now. We are bringing Sephiroth, the Mega ABSOL, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Superpower, and Flamethrower. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Galvantula. This thing puts in a lot of work against his team. Knockoff is great, Sucker Punch is great, Flamethrower is there for the Scizor, and Superpower is there for the Snorlax. Not much to be said. If Gyarados sets up a few Sucker Punches, I can Sucker Punch it. And yeah, I can Superpower the Liepard. Knockoff is good. He doesn't really have a great dark resist except for Blaziken, which is not a great dark resist, so you know what I'm saying. So Absol is really, really good in this matchup, and hopefully it puts in a lot of work. Superpower is also super effective against Chiron, which is nice. Next we have Ishii, the Lander, Therian, Choice Scarf. I think we brought Choice Scarf the first game. It's just to check Gyarados and also to check Chiron if he's not Scarf himself, which is important. It also outspeeds Alakazam, which is cool as well. And Landorus is great at intimidating the Scizor as well. Earthquake, Knockoff, Stone Edge, and U-Turn, really, really good against his team. And we have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Blaziken. So if he brings a Choice Scarf Blaziken with like high jump kick and stuff like that, we won't be in too much trouble. So yeah. Next we have Vulture the Zapdos. Running a bit of a weird set. We have Leftovers Pressure with Thunderbolt, Heat Wave, Volt Switch, and Defog. We have enough speed to outspeed a max speed Chiron. We have enough special attack to do a decent amount of damage, but also enough HP to live certain hits. I won't go into too much depth because I honestly kind of forget the calcs, but I know it was there for something. So, and Defog is there because he obviously has Rapid Spin, or sorry, not Rapid Spin. He has Sticky Webs, which if he gets them up, then Virizion is kind of fucked. Absol is a bit fucked. So I needed the defog here this week. But Zapdos is great against his team. It checks the Scizor to a certain extent. It checks, or actually really checks the Scizor. Scizor can't beat me while I have Zapdos alive. It checks the Gyarados, checks the Snorlax to a certain extent, checks the Donphan really well, checks the Blaziken. It's just great against his team. It's really hard for him to kill. The only mon that really switches into this thing well, I'd say, is the Chiron, but even then he's taking maybe 25% on rocks, and then taking maybe 25% from Heat Wave, and an extra 15 from Volt Switch if he's not Scarf, and we outspeed him. So, you know, it's a bit of a toss-up for him. And then we have Kokiri, the Virizion, Choice Band to justify close combat, Leaf Blade, Stone Edge, and Sacred Sword. Fighting coverage is good against his team. His only resistances are Alakazam, Gyarados, Galvantula, and Gardevoir. None of which are very, very bulky, and none of which really want to take like Leaf Blade or Stone Edge, so you get what I'm saying. Chiron drops to a close combat. Snorlax, if he curses up, I have Sacred Sword, so I'm not scared of that set. Scizor gets destroyed by a close combat if he's weak enough. Donphan I can kill with Leaf Blade. For Galvantula, we have speed high, so I can outspeed him possibly and kill him with Stone Edge if he's not obviously Focus Sash. And then we just outspeed a lot of things on his team. The only things we don't outspeed are the Alakazam, which obviously definitely can just destroy me. But it's still nice to have around, and it's a great check to a few of his mons. A great powerhouse as well. Finally, we have the defensive core again. Once again, Shrek and Quarantine, just really, really good this season. Leftovers Clear Body with the Stealth Rock, Rock Tomb Explosion, and Ironhead. Especially defensive to take on mons like Chiron, take on Alakazam. I'm not bringing Slowking this week, which I'm kind of scared about, but I want to go a little bit more offensive this route, or this time. So, yeah, I don't have Slowking, but hopefully Slowking. I mean, Slowking was really, really important the last game, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Last time I got a 6-0 though. I'm not aiming for a 6-0. I'm just aiming to win. So, Registeel is great against like a Choice Banded Chiron against a Choice Specs Chiron. It can take both sets. If he goes for Earth Power, I can swap out the Zapdos and stuff like that. I'll be able to calc if he's like, you know, Choice Scarf or something like that. Or like if it was Scarf damage or Specs damage, stuff like that. It's also just a great switch into Galvantula, to Gardevoir, and obviously Alakazam. And finally we have Quarantine the Weezing, Black Sludge, Levitate with Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Taunt. Weezing is great against his team. His only Stealth Rocker is Donphan. If he brings Donphan, I will lead with Weezing and just go for Taunt. If he leads with Galvantula, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. I don't know if he'll bring Galvantula and Donphan though, I'm not sure. But Weezing is great. It can Flamethrower the Scizor, it can Thunderbolt on the Gyarados, it can Sludge Bomb and Taunt on the Snorlax, it can Sludge Bomb the Kyurem, it can Sludge Bomb the Gardevoir. It just has good coverage against his team and is a nice switch into stuff like Donphan, stuff like Snorlax, Meganium, Blaziken, stuff like that. So I really like Weezing in this matchup and hopefully does a lot of work for us. So that's the team. I'm sorry that was a little bit of a quick team builder, but commenting is literally waiting, so I better jump online there quickly. We're not even going to cut this. We're not even going to cut. Yeah. Wait. Shit! Wait. Don't leave. Don't click off the video. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright, sorry. I was just messaging commenting. Maybe I should look up commenting. No. I just sent him my showdown name there. I'm gonna pause right here, which is what I should have done a few seconds ago. I'm gonna pause so it's not awkward. I'm really bad at these. I'm fuck up. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Alright, so we're in the game and he didn't even bring the Scizor, so that's great. Really happy about that. He does bring the Alakazam, did bring the Blaziken, does bring Donphan and Galvantula. So we're in a bit of an interesting spot. I won't bother posting it in the Elysian, or not Elysian. Why would I post in the Elysian chat? I won't bother posting it in the what is it called? PCL chat. Leads on my end, I think Virizion is just a great lead. If he leads with Alakazam, I think Alakazam and Blaziken are the only two where I'm just like, oh, I don't have a fire resist on this team. That's actually kind of scary because I didn't bring Slowking. But I think if he leads with Galvantula, we're fine. Galvantula is annoying though. I could U-turn with Landorus to break a potential Sash. U-turn then going to ABSOL. But like predicting, obviously, what's it called? He doesn't have a Dark Resist though, except for Blaziken, I guess actually. It depends on would he lead with Donphan, or do I just lead with Registeel? I mean, I can swap. Yeah, I think I just lead with Registeel. I can swap into. I'm WC. I don't know what that means. Yeah, wildcard. I forgot about that. Yeah, he is. I guess technically. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to leave with Registeel. If he leaves with Donphan, I can swap out into Weezing. It's not scary at all. Unfortunately, he will get up his rocks if he does have them. But I have Defog. It's not the end of the world. And I'm much more afraid of Webs, because Webs stops Absol and Virizion. So I'm going to leave with Registeel. He does lead with the Galvantula, so that's good. I'm just going to go for Rock 2. Or do I go for my own rocks? Now, I think this thing is a pretty big threat, so I think I just want to attack this thing, to be honest. I just want to break this thing's Sash. So I'm just going to go for Rock 2. As he probably just goes for Sticky Web. If he goes for Thunder, we should be able to take it relatively well, like 30%. He does swap out in a Donphan, so I kind of wish I went for my rocks, but we'll see right here. He gets the speed drop and no leftovers, so Rocky Helmet, maybe Assault Vest. I'm not sure. So right here, I think I'm gonna go into my Weezing. I think is a pretty okay play. I could also go on a Zapdos, but Zapdos, Weezing is much bulkier than Zapdos. Much bulkier. And we can see if this thing has rocks. But if he doesn't go for rocks, I can have Zapdos in and just go for Defog straight away. Um, 4%. Let's check that. Just to see. Because obviously I don't know. Is that max physically defense? That's max HP. 4%. How did I do 4%? What? Rock Tomb? 60 base power? Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at fucking Ironhead. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Ironhead. Rock Tomb. I'm such a dumbass. I did 4%, so he's not physically defensive. He's not. He's max HP, though. I think he's Assault Vest. I think he's Assault Vest. So I'm going to go into Wheezing. I think he's Assault Vest. He doubles out in a Chiron Black, so I'm glad I didn't go into Zapdos. Right here, he kind of has to go for like an Ice Beam or a so-and-so. He can't really just go for Earth Power, so I think I'm going to go into my Registeel. This is why rocks are very, very important for mons like Chiron Black. He didn't go for... I don't think he has rocks on Donphan. I don't think he has rocks. I could just stay in and go for Sludge Bomb, hope for a poison, but I don't want to just sack my things. I'm just going to go back and Registeel. If he goes for Fusion Bolt would be probably his best play. Goes for Earth Power. Good play. That did nothing! That did absolutely nothing. He made a great play, but it did nothing. Oh my god, wait. That's not Specs. That's not Specs. That's no special attack. Oh no, sorry, 28. That's a min roll. And he's like timid? That's a max special attack. So he could be Choice Scarf. He could be a lot of things. I'm gonna get up my rocks. Actually, I'm just going to go for Ironhead. Oh no, I need my rocks. What am I saying? No, I need my rocks. He does double out in a Donphan. We get up our rocks. Get a little bit of leftovers, which is nice. I could stay in. No, but there's no reason to stay in. So right near, I think I'm going to go into my Virizion. I get to go for a Leaf Blade. And I get to do a lot of damage to something. So I'm going to go into Virizion. See what he goes for. Just goes for Absol. Perfect. Alright. Right here, we are going for a Choice Banded Leaf Blade. And this might just kill this Donphan. Depending on if he's max HP. Or maybe max Spadef. If he's max Spadef, I think it'll just OHKO him. But he shouldn't be able to OHKO me. Unless he has like Play Rough. We just OHKO the... Oh, crit! Ooh, I don't know if that crit mattered. I don't know if that mattered. Sorry though. I don't know if that mattered. Let me check. I mean, again, I am banded, and he had... It depends on his investment. If he was max HP, then he probably lived. Yeah, he definitely lived if he was max HP. But if he wasn't max HP, then we would roll. So either way, max HP, max attack. Yeah, that was definitely... crit definitely mattered there. What did he go for? Like, if he just went for Earthquake or something, then it doesn't really matter too much. Obviously, it will have a huge effect later in the game, but if he went for, like, Play Rough or something, then I'd be... If he went for Stealth Rock, that'd be really fucking funny. Because, yeah, that's really good for us. That's really good. Donphan being gone is very, very good for Zapdos and for Registeel. He doesn't have a good switch into Registeel anymore, except if he wants to go like hard into Blaziken, which is good. So right here, I think he's going to go into either the Blaziken or the Galvantula. Question, does Galvantula die to two things? I don't think it does. There's a chance. So I could just try to Leaf Blade, because I don't think he's going to attack. And even if he goes for Thunder, it does nothing. It actually does nothing. So I could try to kill this thing right here. I could try to kill this thing right here. 45. What's the chance to 2 KO? 50% chance to 2 KO. Straight up. 50% chance. But I don't think he's going to attack me, you see. And I need to break this thing's sash. Play rough, then Ice Shard was next. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, dude. I'm sorry about that. That didn't really matter. I think Play rough plus Ice Shard would have killed me. I don't think he's gonna attack me. I think he's gonna go for his webs. This thing might not be max speed. I'm not sure. AV, yeah, he was Assault Vest. There's no point in like going into like Registeel or Zapdos, even though. No, I want to kill this thing. He goes for Sticky Webs. And Leaf Blade does do the 53% that I was hoping for. I'm just going to go for it again. He can't kill me. He can't kill me. If he paralyzes me with Thunder, ah well. But Bug Buzz only does like 40%. It'll bring me down to 50%, and then we'll be able to kill this thing. He does swap out into Dinner the Blaziken, which is an air balloon. We pop the air balloon, which is nice. Oh! Again, we get a crit. I'm so sorry. We are getting crits all over the place. Leaf Blade. There's a chance it'll kill because of the crit, but I'm not going to take it because that's a little bit sketchy. We did 59%. Yeah. Oh, that crit is unfortunate. I'm sorry about that, dude. He's probably just going to go for a fire type move. You really should just go for a fire type move. It's really free against my team. I really don't have a switch in, actually. If Virizion dies, Snorlax has a little bit of a fucking spree on my team. I could go on a Landorus. But nothing on his team wants to take a Sludge Bomb. If he goes for... well, he was Air Balloon, so he's not a Life Orb. So I think Weezing would probably be able to take 2. I'm assuming. Yeah, he definitely would. He definitely would be able to. And Sludge Bomb would do 40%, so I'm just going to Weezing. He could swap out. If he swap out anything, it would be probably... Nah, he has no switching. He's going to stay in. I'm going to go to Weezing. He'll just go for Flare Blitz. Does 51%. So he gets a bit of a high roll there, but he absolutely deserves it because I'm getting crits all over the place. And right here, I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. He has no switching. This Blaziken will die, or something will take a Sludge Bomb. If he goes into the Galvantula, it might just die. But he does stay, and he goes for Flare Blitz, and he kills me. What? Use Air Balloon. Am I missing something? The fuck? How did he kill me? Oh, Blaze. Forgot about Blaze. Alright. So, yeah. I'm going to go on a Landorus, and I think I'm going to start spamming Earthquake, because we do outspeed this thing. For sure. And something is going to die to 2, whether it be this Blaziken. Now, if I go into Landorus, though... If I go on a Landorus, then... if I go on a Landorus, then he gets to go back in a Kyurem. But Registeel doesn't die to Kyurem. Actually, if we kill this, Blaziken will die. Yeah. Blaziken is his only way to kill Registeel. I think we've actually won this game. Just because he has no way of killing Registeel effectively. I think I'm going to go for U-turn, actually. Actually, U-turn is probably the better play. If he goes into Kyurem, I get to go into... Registeel. If he goes into Snorlax, I get to go into Virizion. Doesn't matter about the speed drop. Goes into Alakazam, I get to go into Absol, or actually even Zapdos or Registeel. And U-turn obviously definitely does kill this thing. I'm gonna calc just in case. I'm a smart boy. We are jolly. Blaziken, U-turn. Do I U-turn or just Earthquake? If he stays in, then I get to go into Registeel. So yeah, I'm gonna get U-turn. U-turn does pick up the kill against the Blaziken. And now we go into... Yeah, I'd have to go on a Registeel. He has no... Or I can go on a Zapdos and then go on a Registeel because... in Kyurem. And then I get to... Well, if I go on a Registeel, then I can double out the Zapdos on the Kyurem, who I think is maybe Scarf. I need to get rid of the webs, you see, for Absol and Virizion. I'm going to go on a Registeel because it's the best mon against his team, and we get to get our leftovers back. And we actually outspeed the Snorlax, which is actually pretty cool. We do outspeed the Snorlax. So he does go to Mind Freak the Alakazam. I think he's going to go for a Focus Blast or some sort of Z move. I'm just going to go into Zapdos. No reason to predict here, or no reason to over predict here, and I get to go for Defog at that point. So we do that. Hopefully Zapdos can take 2. He goes for Calm Mind. Nah, I'm gonna Defog because I need to be faster than the Kyurem and the Galvantula with my Absol. Yeah, I need a Defog. He's not able to kill me right there, and we do go for Defog and get rid of his webs. And I think I'm just going to let Zapdos go down. There's no reason to save this thing. Right here, I think we go on a Landorus, and then we U-turn, and then go on a Registeel. And that's what we do. Yeah, he doesn't Calm Mind again. If he Calm Minded again, we actually be in a great position, but he doesn't. I could go on a Landorus and then go on his Absol if I want to play really risky, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we did get rid of the webs though, which is huge, and we need to keep them off. Alright. Still sketchy though. Still very sketchy. We're not out of the clear already. He's not Choice Scarf. U-turn will break his sash. If he doesn't have a sash, we will just kill him immediately. So that's important too. So is he sash? Calm Mind +1. Maybe he's not. Yeah, maybe he's not sash. He has no good resist to close combat in his team. The only one is Alakazam would. Well, it actually. Well, okay. Right. Absol. Absol, you kill this smelly man with a superpower. If he's like Choice Bandit. You do. Even after leftovers. Well, that's not max HP. But even still, if he doesn't have leftovers, you do. And I think I might take that risk because if I go on a Virizion, then he gets to go back into Alakazam and possibly get another kill. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a Absol, and I'm just gonna click Superpower, and if he goes into Galvantula, I can Sucker Punch him afterwards. It's fine. Actually, I can knock off because I fucking outspeed him, and then yeah, go from there. So I'm gonna go into Absol. Absol, do not let me down. No leftovers. Superpower should be able to pick up the KO right here. Absol, I believe in you. That's no HP though. So if he's max, or sorry, that's max HP, no defense. So if he has some defense, he will take this hit. But if he has max HP, max defense, he shouldn't be able to kill me. So unless he goes for like Double Edge or Hyper Beam, something like that. So we'll see what happens. I think the Snorlax will just go down right here. He might go on a Kyurem, predicting a knockoff, but that would be great as well because, well, we'll kill the Kyurem. Basically, it's a very, very close game. However, Landorus outspeeds his entire team. Wait. Oh, he is max defense. And actually, we're gonna die because defense. Oh, you silly boy. You silly boy. We are going to calc this just in case. Well, I did 68%. First of all, that's fucking. Even though I know knockoff kills. I know knockoff kills. Superpower did 68, so he's max HP. He's max HP. Well, not max HP. He has like 120. Yeah. If he's a +1 and we're a -1, knock off to 17%. Yeah. Alright. Absol kills. Oh, Chesto Berry. That would have been fucking terrifying. Absol kills the fucking dickhead Snorlax. So, Mega Alakazam is still very, very scary, but I need to keep Landorus around because Landorus still checks it. If he goes into Galvantula, I'll click Sucker Punch. If he goes into Kyurem, Okay, in comes this thing. I think a Sucker Punch kills this thing. Well, actually, I'd speed him. Unless he's Scarf. To be honest, he can't really do anything to me. You know? Except go for an attack. So I could just Sucker Punch and not risk the Scarf. But I don't think he's Scarf. And I'd... To be honest, if he's... he has to attack me. Yes, alright, we killed that thing. Alright, if you... I was hoping you might go for like sticky webs, so I went for Sucker Punch. That'd be great if you would get bounced back. Now we're in a great position, because Galvantula is dead, which means webs cannot get back up, which means... I think the Kyurem is Scarf, though. Unfortunately, I think the Kyurem is Scarf. So... Yeah, I think we have this game. I could stay in right here just to find out if this thing is Scarf or not. Because if he goes for Earth Power, we'll live it. Actually, if he goes for... We might live anything from full, because he's not... If he is Scarf. Although he has max attack. Ice Beam. Yeah, a Draco Meteor would kill me. A Draco Meteor is the only thing that would kill me. And we get to go for Knockoff. But Knockoff would get rid of this... If he goes for Earth Power, we'll live it, though. Do I want to knock off his item? I think I do, because then Virizion... Yeah, Virizion would outspeed him then. I'm going to go for... Knockoff, I think. I mean, Landorus beats the Alakazam, because I just U-turn on it, then go into something, die, and then go back into Landorus. It's fine. If I knock off, I get rid of this thing Scarf from me. This thing doesn't outspeed Landorus, which means I can spam Earthquake. I don't think going into Registeel is the right play, even though it kind of is. It kind of is. How much did he do to me the first time? 25%? No, 30%? 28%. And I get to go for Iron Head. Yeah, I'm gonna go on Registeel. I don't think he's gonna Earth Power, really. He goes for Fusion Bolt. It's 25%. So yeah, I think actually, would we have died to that? Oh, we were at -1. We would have died, so that was... Okay, I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna go for... start spamming Iron Head. On the Alakazam, I'll probably just Explosion. Earth Power comes off. He's not Scarf. And Iron Head does 35%. Oh, I was hoping he was Scarf, so I'd be able to take 2 more, but that doesn't look like the case. He started going for Earth Power. Okay, well, I don't want to fuck this up. We need Landorus. We need Landorus in on the Alakazam and then click U-turn. And I think it's a 1-0. I think this is a 1-0 win. I could Explosion though. Then going for Virizion. Yeah, I'm gonna Explosion. Yeah. He doesn't get a crit. Do Explode. 40%. And I'm gonna go into Virizion. I think just click Close Combat. I don't think there's any shenanigans that Alakazam can pull. Even if I am going for Close Combat, I don't think he like takes nothing from it. Close Combat actually can OHKO if we're lucky, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. What this does is it forces the Calm Mind, which again, the Alakazam might not be Focus Sash. It could be Life Orb. U-turn is an OHKO. Close Combat kills the Kyurem. Goes in Alakazam. I'm not going to predict it all. I'm just going to go for... Yes, Psychic. I might... Oh no, sorry, Close Combat. Also, I think he's Life Orb, so I think we just die. But if he goes for Calm Mind... I think Calm Mind is like... kind of the only way he wins. We'll see, though. I think we definitely win though, because once Virizion dies, we go to Landorus, we U-turn, we go on an ABSOL, sack ABSOL, go back on Landorus if he is Focus Sash, which I don't know if he is. But Alakazam is a threat, dude. Alakazam is a huge fucking threat. He's a very scary man. He goes for Psychic, he does take us out. So we'll find out right here if he is Focus Sash. By the way, guys, give it up for a comment team. His last game against us was a 6-0. This was possibly a 1-0. Like, such a huge improvement over this season. He's really, really good. And he is not Focus Sash, so it is a 2-0 victory for the Cork Series Cyndaquils. If you guys have enjoyed this battle, make sure to have something like one down below first. GG to my boy Conman team. He's gotten really, really good over this season, and I think we played pretty well as well. The Dawn fan, I'm really, really sorry about that. It really changed the course of the game if that didn't happen. It was a different game at that point. And he made a few really, really good plays as well. The Calm Mind Alakazam really scared me. Adrenaline Orb Kyurem. Whoa. Yeah, that would have been scary. That would have been actually pretty scary. So yeah, like, it was a really, really fun game in the end. And I'm glad that Common Team is a really, really good support. I think at this point that actually really dampens his playoff chances, which is unfortunate because Common Team I think is a really, really good battler. But unfortunately he was in a kind of tough, a bit of a tough division. Well, I wouldn't say tough division because I'm in it, but me and Harshal have been doing pretty well this season. Aggron versus Con week 9, I think it is, week 9. So yeah, we've been doing pretty well. We've been doing pretty well this season. I think we are now, I think we're 7-2, which is pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna keep going from here. I think next week, let me check actually. Let's check what we are first. I think I'm 6-2. 6-2. So we're now 7-2. With plus 22, which is not bad at all. And next week we take on Jazz, of course. The main event, the huge battle of the fucking bastards. Jon Snow versus Ramsey Bolton, part 2. It should be a lot of fun. Playing Jazz is always fun because Jazz is a bit of a retard, so it should be a good game. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first and subscribe if you aren't already to become a member of the Aggronix. That being said, have yourselves a wonderful day and bye bye.